Hi guys, it's Natalia here. I'm here today to do a review and first impressions on a new mascara. The mascara I've got is the Kat Von D Immortal Lash 24-Hour Mascara. This is what the packaging looks like. I picked this one up from Sephora when they opened. It's got like a little weird flippy boxy type thing. And the reason I got it is because I haven't got anything from Kat Von D and really wanted to try out her products. And just the wand looks really unusual. So let's just give it a go. I'm going to apply it, give you my thoughts on it, and then as I wear it throughout the day, I'm going to come back this afternoon and give you sort of an update to see if it really does wear 24 hours, if it flaked all over my face or stuff like that. So this is what the tube looks like. It's really cute. It is like a matte black finish and it's got black foiled roses on it. The wand is really odd. Like really odd. I'm going to zoom you in and see if I can show you the wand. So this is what the wand looks like. It's got sort of like this spirally bit here and then like a bally thing there. It's going to be very weird. I don't know how easy that is going to be to sort of put on your bottom lashes, and it's also quite flexible as well. Like that really does bend quite easily, so this could be interesting. Let's zoom you in. Let's start applying it. So let's go. I haven't curled my lashes either because I just want to sort of see if it curls them. Well, I've already got it up there, it's okay. It certainly separates, so that is one coat. I find that it certainly does separate. It's a little bit difficult to get in like this outer corner here. You're going to have to go in with this studded end, sort of like the Benefit They're Real mascara. But one coat, I wouldn't say it curls overly much. It lifts my eyelashes up a little bit. I wouldn't say it curls them, and it certainly does separate. So I'm going to do the other eye and then we'll come in with a second coat. Now I find doing mascara really weird with these kind of brushes because I feel like it needs to go this way, but I don't tend to put my mascara on that way just because I'm really unco with this side. I do like to use my dominant hand to kind of apply it. Okay, so that's a coat on both sides. Like it sort of separates. I wouldn't say it curls at all or lengthens. So far it separates. Let's go in for a second coat and just see how that applies. Okay, so it's definitely starting to lift. I really just want to get in here, these inner lashes in here. So that's two coats. That's decent, it does a good job. I find the way that the bristles sort of have those track lines almost, that sort of makes the lashes sort of, not that it clumps, but it sort of groups them in those little sections there. So let's zoom in a bit. There. Let's have a look on the other eye. Okay, so this eye seems to be clumping. It might be because I need to use these end things here to sort of unclump them, maybe? Okay, I'll get a Q-tip and just clean that up now. So I also now feel that it's been a couple of minutes. I feel that curl's sort of dropping a little bit as well. So maybe if I curled my lashes beforehand, it would sort of help the curl stay up a bit. But no, I kind of feel that they are clumping in the way that brush has sort of got those little track areas. But that's okay. Let's try the bottom lashes. I almost just feel like I just need to do this with the bottom lashes, like that's not really going to do anything. And that sort of clumped down here. So I kind of feel going into the side, like with this part, is just a bit... I'm more worried that this big enlarged tip is going to rub mascara all on my cheekbone, which I obviously don't want to do. So I'm kind of just using the tip sort of like I would with a... like the Benefit one, just sort of using the tip just to sort of touch my bottom lashes there. It's kind of a messy process for my bottom lashes, so I'm not too sure how I feel about that. But that is 2 coats on the top and 1 coat on the bottom, so that's what the mascara looks like. It is very black. I do like the colour of it, like it is very, very black. The things I don't like about it so far are the fact that it just seems to sort of clump in the way that, but I think that's just sort of the way that brush is designed. Like it's got those sort of weird train track type things. I kind of feel that it's sort of pushing all the lashes to stick in those parts, which I don't know how I feel about that. And it's just a little bit messy to sort of get on those bottom lashes there because of the way the brush is designed again. So I just touched my lashes then just to sort of push them up a bit, and that's how much product came off it. So it is still a very, very wet mascara. I think that's why the curl is sort of falling down again. Let's try this eye. Yeah, really wet. Maybe I can sort of hold them up there. The curl will stay. Yeah, so have a look at that. That's how much just came off then. Just by sort of touching it, and that's been a good few minutes since I've applied any on the top lashes. So it is a very wet formula. Because of that, your curl will drop. It's not going to hold the curl up there. It's not going to be as fast drying as like the Benefit one, for example. So that is the mascara applied. I'm going to go now. I'm going to go to the shops. I've got a whole day of shopping to do, Christmas shopping. So I am going to be on the run a bit. It is also quite hot, so I'm going to see how it holds up today. If the heat makes it smudge, if it flakes, if it stays all day, if those lashes do sort of set and hold up. I'll be interested to see how it wears throughout the day. So I'll come back in this afternoon and give you an update. Okay, so I'm back. I've literally spent 6 hours shopping in the city 3 days before Christmas. It is chaotic. But anyway, let's talk about the mascara. That's why I'm here. So it has dried. It does dry eventually. It does take a little while to dry. But when it dries, it clumps. Like it just goes zoop, and I've got little sort of gaps. So if you can sort of see here, this one in particular, I've got this big gap right here and then over here. So this bit is just sort of really clumped together. I think it's like the way the brush is designed with this sort of like little spiral around it. Like it hasn't really got any way to separate the lashes, and I think once it's just sort of training the lashes to do that, so I don't particularly like that about it. It has lasted a lot. I have been literally running around for 6 hours, as I said. It hasn't flaked at all. It is still there. It hasn't smudged on the bottom, and it is really, really humid today, like with all the humidity and the running around. And I'm actually going to be surprised to say that my whole makeup has lasted pretty well. But we're not talking about that now. It doesn't flake. I have rubbed my eyes a few times. I expected to see some flakes fall down on my cheek, which it hasn't done, so I do like that. It is all lasting. It's black. I don't know if it really does anything in the lengthening, curling department, because it is that wet formulation like I mentioned earlier. It does sort of drop your curl. So as far as lengthening goes, I wouldn't say it adds any length. It sort of adds a little bit of definition perhaps. I'm surprised that it works so well on my bottom lashes, to be honest. I expected my bottom lashes to be the problem, but the top lashes is the bit that I guess has done the clumping and causing the problems, causing me to not like this mascara as much. So based on that, it doesn't really add much volume, doesn't really add much length, doesn't really add a curl, and it sort of clumps. I would give it a miss. It's about $29 to $35, I would say. I would give it a miss, to be honest. I would go and get the Too Faced Better Than the Sex mascara over this. I think that one is amazing from the beginning. This is like a bit eh. So there you go, there's my review on the Kat Von D 24-hour Locket mascara. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any comments or questions, leave in the comment bar below. If you have anything you would like me to review next, please let me know as well. Have a safe and Merry Christmas. Stay safe, stay happy, but just enjoy it. Have a great day with your family, and I will talk to you later. Bye.